Hey guys, welcome to Lindsay's Lounge. My name is Lindsay. Before we start talking about American Idol, somebody wants to say hello. It's Pearl. She is all better, so thank you everybody for your positive thoughts last week. She was really sick. She wasn't eating on her own. She didn't eat for like 5 days, which was really scary, so then I started to have to, thank you for this hair on my mouth. So I had to, give her like a little eyedropper full of food, which was kind of gross, but then she started to eat again yesterday, so that was good. Right? Can you say hi? No? Sometimes she talks. Can you say hi? Well, she'll hang out for a little bit. So yes, thank you everybody. She is doing wonderful. She's running around all day today. American Idol was tonight. It was the top 12, so we got to see the debut of everyone on the big stage. It was Rolling Stones week, which was pretty cool, I thought. Michael Lynch was the first contestant to sing. He sang Miss You. It was kind of a cool, smooth, jazzy version of the song. It was a real slowed down from the original. It was definitely not his most entertaining performance, but he definitely has the strongest vocal in the competition as far as the guys go, I think. So, solid performance tonight, nothing incredible, and I know he can do a lot better. Alright. Dee Dee Benami was up next. She sang the song Play With Fire. Didn't use a guitar. I thought she was going to do that tonight. But this was my favorite performance of the night. She just sang with so much passion, and her vocals were excellent tonight. She's finally starting to take this competition seriously, which is very refreshing, because the first 2 weeks of the competition she really didn't give us anything spectacular, but she's starting to do that now. You know, her nerves are wearing off. She's getting used to everything. So, you know, if she keeps it up, she could definitely go a lot farther than I think week 1 anybody would have expected her to. Alright, Casey James sang It's All Over Now. He used his guitar. You know, this song, I didn't feel any passion from him. The judges seemed to really enjoy it, but it was very lackluster for me, I thought. It was rather lazy feeling. His vocals were good. It just was not very impressive. What'd you think of him? Yeah, I thought so. Alright, Lacey Brown sang the classic Ruby Tuesday. It was a very slowed down version of the song, and kind of like Kara said, I liked pretty much every other note that she gave us. Some weird timing, I thought, and weird phrasing. Like, she sped up one of the, one line in the chorus, I think, when, like, everything else, like the, band kind of slowed it down, which was weird. You know, it wasn't a complete train wreck, but it was just pretty much okay for me. But speaking of pretty much complete train wrecks, Mr. Andrew Garcia was next. It's just such a shame to see him like peak so early in the competition and then just be pretty terrible. He sang Give Me Shelter. Very strange arrangement, I thought. He's a cool guy. Like, I think he's very cool, but his arrangement was like so uncool. It was kind of strange for me. Yeah, he's definitely in trouble. He just can't live up to the hype of his one song, so yeah, I think he's definitely going home tomorrow night. Katie Stevens sang Wild Horses. Nothing special, I didn't think. It was rather slow and kind of boring, but the vocals were pretty good. She just, in general, just doesn't do it for me. I think my favorite performance of hers was her first one when she sang that Michael Bublé song that the judges didn't like so much. Tim Urban, Mr. Vote for the Worst, was next. He sang Under My Thumb. Very Jason Mraz inspired arrangement tonight, and I think it really worked. The judges seemed to really dislike this performance, but I kind of really almost loved it. I think it was probably my second favorite after Dee Dee's tonight. You know, he did start to lose it a little bit in the middle, but he brought it back together, and his falsetto at the end was not in a complete mess, just like unlike when he sang Apologize during week 1. So, you know, he's definitely improving and progressing, so that's nice to see, and I don't know, I might be one of the only people that really actually kind of dug that performance. But I did. Siobhan was next. She sang Paint It Black, which was kind of spoiled on like Extra or I don't know, one of those shows yesterday. I thought it started really, really nicely when she was singing on the stairs at the beginning. Got a bit shouty for me. And then she tried to recreate that glory note that she had a couple of weeks ago when she sang the Aretha Franklin song. For me, that did not work at all. It was just horrible. So, I don't understand why the judges gave her such high praise for that. Because okay, Adam Lambert. Last year, if you guys watched me, you know I wasn't a big fan of his. But when he screeched in his songs, he knew what he was doing. And he wanted it to sound that way. Her, like, little screech thing, it was like nails on a chalkboard. It was so, like, warbly. And, like, it was like, in tune, out tune, in tune, out tune. It was just weird. I don't understand why the judges didn't pick up on that. Maybe it, one of those things, that doesn't pick up well in the studio, but, if they go back and see it, hopefully they'll say that it wasn't as great as they thought it was, because, yeah, ugh. She started out really strong tonight, but just kind of faltered at the end, I thought. Lee DeWyze sang Beast of Burden. Ryan Seacrest said that he was really nervous about singing the song, and I think maybe it was because he was singing about making love to somebody or somebody making love to him, and his parents were like right in the front row. He doesn't have the most perfect voice, but that's why I love him so much, because it's not pitch perfect. I don't understand why the judges keep saying that it is, or that he has such a strong voice, because I don't think it's the strongest. But I really like him, and I love his energy. I love the vibe that he gives off on stage. Unlike what Simon said, I think he has he has a really good personality. And tonight he took some really cool liberties with the song that I think really paid off well for him. So hopefully he has enough fans out there that voted for him tonight, so that he'll stick around. Paige Miles sang Honky Tonk Woman. She was sick. But she didn't let that stop her, and, even if you didn't know that she was sick, she still sounded really great, and she proved, I think, tonight that she should be in the top 12, because I think her vocals really, really shine for the first time in the competition tonight. One or two problems with her voice, but that's pretty much it, and, with being sick, that's, I think, acceptable. The only thing that I have with this performance is how much she changed the vocals to that song. Like, this is one of my favorite songs by the Rolling Stones. I've always loved this song. But she changed some of the stuff I understood why she changed, but some of it was really stupid. Like, she couldn't say gimme, gimme, gimme the honky tonk blues. She had to say gimme, gimme, gimme that honky tonk man. I didn't understand that one. There's one line in the song where it says, I laid a divorcee in New York City, which is a little racy for American Idol. So she changed it to, I paid a VIP in New York City. I did go back and watch her performance twice, and then I pulled up all the lyrics, because I knew that she changed some of them, so I just kind of wanted to compare how much she did change, and she changed quite a bit, so that really kind of bugged me. Aaron Kelly sang Angie. He has a funky new Ellen-inspired hairstyle. They pretty much do have the same hairstyle now. I don't know who it works better on. I thought he was a little too sweet and innocent to sing this song, and it's kind of like I don't know, the way that Mick Jagger sings it, it's very soulful, and he really just doesn't have a lot of soul yet. He could get there. He just kind of needs to figure out what he should be doing on stage when there's like a little break in the vocals during the song, because he just kind of was like swinging his arms around very awkwardly. But when he was singing, his vocals are good. He just doesn't have enough soul to pull off a song like that. The judges all loved it. But for me, it wasn't anything special. Not absolutely horrible, but just nothing special for me. Crystal Bowersox got the pimp spot, of course, on the first big show of the season. Of course, the most hyped contestant is going to get the pimp spot and the front runner right now. I want her to wear something other than black. Maybe like a nice pink blouse next week or something. I would even settle for brown. Let's try brown next week, Crystal, because she's always wearing black, I feel. She sang the classic "You Can't Always Get What You Want." The beginning was a little weird for me, really. It felt very small for that big of a stage. She started to build it up towards the end, but it was definitely not my favorite of hers. I was rather disappointed. But for sure she'll be in for next week, no problem. So what did you guys think? Let me know. Thank you all for subscribing. If you care to do so, you can do so right over there. But yeah, I'm kind of running out of time, but thank you all again for watching. Let me know what you guys thought. My favorite was Dee Dee, followed by Tim. Shh, don't tell anybody. And my least favorite was Andrew, so I think he might be going home tomorrow. Who do you guys think's going home? Who do you guys think are safe? If you don't agree with my opinions, that's totally okay. But please be nice about it. All right, talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.